Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. I'm going to show you how to make this healthy vegetable recipe. Ingredients include onions, tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, green beans, carrots, bell pepper, and your chicken. As you can see, I already prepared my chicken. So you also need vegetable oil. So first you pour in some vegetable oil and leave it to get hot. And then you put a pinch of salt and then your onions. As you can see, I'm using the white onions. I actually like using white onions when I'm making vegetable dishes. So the next thing that goes in is the fresh tomatoes, which I chopped them into small bits. And those two bowls actually contain fresh tomatoes. So I'm going to stir that. You don't want your soup to be slapping you. I'm not sure the exact word to use for that, but you don't want it to taste sour. So you stir for a while and you can cover it to boil. As it's boiling, it's also sort of drying up, You can see the consistency is now looking thick because the water is drying off. Some people would put in sodium bicarbonate, but I see that dehydrates your tomato, so you will not have that thickness that I had there. The next thing I poured in there are my green beans, which were cut earlier. I just prefer to pour in all the vegetables. That's the pepper. It's actually the green bell pepper that I'm using today, and then the carrots go in as well. I'm going to stir this. I do have some what do you call it, spring onions, but I'm not going to add that until this is done because I like to have that fresh in my dishes. So I'm going to stir these until they incorporate. That's just me stirring the food. And then I will cover it after stirring. You just want to make sure that it's completely mixed. And this is the point where you want to add your spices. You can add your curry, thyme, rosemary, oregano, ginger, garlic, depending on your preference. Today I only added curry and thyme, and I added a little bit of raw garlic that was blended, and I added a little bit of it at the beginning. So you want to make sure everything is mixed together, and I added my Maggi. So this is the point where I pour in my chicken together with the stock. Note that I had already pre-cooked this chicken. You don't just carry your raw meat and put in there. It's not healthy at all. So I had already softly cooked my chicken. So I'm trying to stir that to make sure that everything incorporates together. I mean, you want to try this. Some of my friends who have tested this recipe, they always tell me that they love it. It's one of the dishes I am good at making. And especially in this cold season, you need something like this. And what you can use this for depends on your choice. You can either just eat it like that as soup, because it's very healthy. And I'm not a big eater, so if I get a bowl of this, I'm already satisfied. However, you can use some sandwich with it as well, to get your satisfaction. Otherwise, you can use bread or rice. We mainly use it with rice. So that's me testing it, and you could see the thumbs up I gave there. That means it is so good. And someone is waiting at the corner there and has been begging me to have a taste. You can see those fresh fingers that she showed there, and she's giving her own thumbs up. That's someone that you know, very, very shy, very, very shy. That's my 18-year-old daughter. So this is such a healthy meal, not just delicious, but also healthy. This is the kind of food that you eat if you want to reduce your chances of having systemic diseases, because they're very healthy for your bowels as well. So that is me finally stirring and bringing everything to a boil. So the very last ingredient that's going to come in is the spring onions. Mind you, this is optional. You don't necessarily have to add that, but I like to add it to most of the things that I cook. So that is the final part of it, and I don't have to wait for this to come to a boil because it's already boiling. So that's me giving another thumbs up and the end. Thank you.